children there? Who the witness? Who marrying them? You see why I always have trouble, right? Because I don't tell it like it ain't. I just say like it was. It's a belief system. And when you talk about the belief system, everybody got mad to expose the belief system. I'm not saying anything wrong with it because I believe a lot of things. And a lot of things that I believe aren't true. They believe. If I know it, I will give it up because it isn't true. And that's what we have to learn to deal with. Now, we have done a lot of things, and one of the most important things what we don't deal with is the unity of us. How much we are Haitians. Oh no, you don't want to be a Haitian because you got AIDS. You know, all Haitians got AIDS. Then you got AIDS. How do you mean no? You a Haitian. They didn't bring you here from, you think you came here from Africa? You didn't get, they brought you from Spain. You have been in Spain from 711 to 1480. 774 years, you were ruling them Europeans there. Oh, you don't know that. We have always been done, and the white man always take care, mess us up. Well, you were messing up a lot of people before they mess you up. The law of retribution catching up with you. You see, that's the thing. We don't need to read only about how somebody mistreats us. We need to read our history. How we mistreat people, how they mistreated us, and how we need to treat other people. But no, with us it's got to be one way all the time. No, history is history. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. And we must know all. It's going to hurt. Some of it going to hurt. Because we have been very mean to some people. We have murdered people. We have committed genocide against people. We have done everything being done to us now. But what is bad is that we are only hearing what people have done to us, not what we have equally done to them. And we got to tell it like it is. So therefore, in 1400 and odd, when you went to the Caribbeans, to Haiti, Santo Domingo, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Barbados, Haiti, and with carrying different names. You know, they didn't bring no Mississippian, they didn't bring Georgians to America. They didn't bring Jamaicans and Barbadians to America. The only name we call ourselves at that particular time. It is later, when we remained in the Caribbean, that we took on the name Jamaicans and Barbadians and so forth, Haitians and so. And then when we came here in 1690, we took on other names. And even then, when we came here, Pietro Alonso Nino and other names like Juanito and so forth, they went among the people of Mexico. Mexico wasn't called Mexico then. It was called Ortega. And you see the faces and the heads of the people of Mexico in those days, looking just like we do. Pretty people, nice juicy lips. You running from the lips that I like? If you've never been kissed by lips like mine, you have never been kissed. Don't feel bad. I am here, I will do overtime. But it is a beautiful people to speak to us when we were in Europe, when we were The popes in Rome, yes, the Pope, like Melchiazar, like Victor the Third. We were popes. We were emperors of Rome. Don't forget that time our name was Septimus Severus Caracalla Honorius. Yes, we were equally emperors of Rome. And we went up all the way to England, into Ireland, and we produced and left some babies there. They call them now the Black Irish. So we have nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing anywhere that we went. We became the first kings of Sweden. The French, the Haitian men and women who went to France produced the offspring who went up to Sweden. One became Bernadette of Sweden, the first king of Sweden. Don't be surprised about that. You had a king here. George of England spoke no English. He was from Germany. And he became the head of the American colonies. And his mother was Martha from Ethiopia, and his father, was Alexandre de Medici, of the Medici family. One of them became the king of Brazil. When Portugal moved its crown to Brazil, that's when you see Quilombe and all those pictures. Just look at yourself closely, how you were in those places. And that's why I'm always happy. 76 and arthritis don't bother me. Don't I get pain? Yeah, I get pain. But there's standard now. If I don't get the pain, I ask myself in the morning, what happened to you all? I feel lonely. Pain goes with old age. But you see, I get old. Some of you are 90, and you're looking at your baggy feet, and you're saying, I'm not old. That's just a few welts. You're old. Your skin falling off of you, that's when you're old. You're collecting Social Security, you're old. Gray hair running all over you. I'm old, but I'm not old. You see, that's the difference is to take what you have and deal with it. Your age, you're not going to change it. And since you can't change it, make it work for you, not against you. And it will work with you. So, I'm going to bring it down. I would have liked to say more, but what can you say in any amount of time given to you to talk to your people to move them out of a liturgy? What can you say more than words? I can't say come with me and live with me because you know you can't do that. So I've got to say certain words that I hope will be the magic tool that will make you move to another dimension. I can speak of books, I can refer you to books that will probably push you, but it's still going to be you. After all is said and done. You who must drive yourself in some method. What I got to do? Do I have to be on the TV like Malcolm X? No. I can do it in cooking in a pot, right in the kitchen in my house. I can do it in the toilet in my house. I can do it in the living room. I can do it walking down the street. I can be as positive as Malcolm or anybody else, or Yosef Ben-Jochanna. In my way. In my way, I can do something that will be reflective not only of me, but of my people who will be glad that I came this side of the world for them to see. There is some way. I can do it by saying good morning to another black person. I can do it by saving another black person. I can do it by kissing a sister with no intent to have sex with her. I can do it by giving her a ride. One day, she's passing the snow, it's 3 feet, and give her a ride and say, let me get you home. And don't ask her what color her drawers is. There's so many ways in which we could do things for and to each other that will be beneficial to all of us.
Yes.
That's the purpose to which I speak. I know I've been speaking for quite a long time. I could have been doing engineering or something else and earning a decent living rather than having meatless days. But it's worth it. With all the agony, the meatless days is all the times I wish I followed another profession and get some money and carry it to the bank. And I wonder when I see so many people with the big this and the big that. My daughter gave me a car 2 weeks ago, a Volvo, the highest model. And I got in the car and got stupid. I didn't know what to do. With a sunroof, I didn't know how to pull the roof over with the brakes and whatnot. And I'm living in a house and I got to call the doorman to show me how to operate certain brakes on the car. I live in the house. He is the doorman, but you got to show me how to operate the car. I never had such luxury in my life. Now that I've been driving it about a week, I love it. But it isn't going to change me at all. Because I once had a Ford Continental. I got rid of it like a fool because brothers didn't like me in a Ford car, a Continental. But Dr. Ben, you don't fit the car. This one will fit me though. You see, I found out we worked. And I want my brothers and my sisters to know this very well. If there's one thing that we need to correct immediately, and at least yesterday, it is our treatment of the women among us.
Yes. Amen.
There is no excuse. I don't want to hear it. You tell me how we treat our mother. And my mother is no different than his or her mother. If I can't get along with her, let us sit down, come to an amicable agreement and part and do what we have to do to each other. She's an adult and don't need a flogging from me because I wouldn't tolerate a flogging from her. Let us understand that in order to come here in this world, we need a mother. If she's up and junk, if she's the biggest prostitute, whatever she is, we need a mother. And we don't need her with a fractured rib or fractured eyeballs or head busted in, and anything like that. We need someone that we could look up to and cherish, someone that can always know that this is her child, someone that will always give us a home to stay, dirty, clean, bad, good, but there's always a home to stay. We need a goddess. Surely there would be disagreement between us, but we can work that out. Because when I go to school and I look, it is the woman. When I go to a wedding, it is the woman. If I go to any place, the hospital, it is the woman who's there. And very often there isn't a man anywhere around. The woman. It is a woman who gives birth. Then we need our women. We need them in care, the best of care. We need them in comfort.
so that they can extend to